My name is Buwa Ijirigho. I'm a CPA and business manager here at MGO. I think it's important to understand the way we're trained to think about money, because money and psychology go hand in hand. The way you think about money and the way you've been trained to think about money may govern the way you spend your money. Some people have a fear of going back to poverty, and those fears may make you spend or not spend in areas that you should. So it's important to understand the different talk tracks that you have in your head about money. Money is the root of all evil, or money brings out the worst in people. In my opinion, I believe the lack of money is the root of all evil, and the lack of money brings out the worst in people. When you have it, you can strategize and use it as a tool to build a certain future for yourself. So what is money mindfulness? Money mindfulness is not necessarily sticking to a very strict budget. Money mindfulness is understanding that for every dollar you earn, it's really like 50 cents saved, right? And that's because you have to pay your agent. You have to pay maybe some other commissions on top of that, like your business manager, whoever the case may be. Now you have to pay taxes, federal and state, right? So you earn $2 to really save $1. So when you go out and spend $10,000 on an item, understand that you really spent $20,000 on that item. That's money mindfulness. So I'm not a big fan of budgets. I think nobody sticks to budgets. I'm a bigger fan of spending in the areas that matter to you and not in the areas that don't matter to you. It's important for you to understand, as an athlete or as a person, as a high net worth individual, that there's always going to be Joneses for you to keep up with. There's always going to be somebody who makes more money than you. So it's important for you to understand the areas that matter and the areas that don't. Spend frivolously in the areas that matter to you, right? If you really like taking vacations with the family, take the damn vacation. And spend well on the vacation. But maybe don't spend on the jewelry, or maybe don't spend on the car. You know, you have to find out the things that are most valuable to you, and you spend in those areas, and don't spend at all in the areas that don't matter, or spend very little in the areas that don't matter. It's not about deprivation. It's not about penny pinching. It's really about reallocating to the areas of your life that matter more and taking away from the areas that don't matter much to you. I think that as a society, we've overvalued get-rich-quick schemes. When somebody brings an opportunity to you to open up a club or invest in this different sexy idea, we jump at those opportunities. When really, wealth building should be a slow, boring, methodical process where you're making more good decisions than bad decisions over the long term. So instead of investing $1 million in this sexy private equity deal, you should be putting $10,000 a month away in your retirement. It's important to understand that in the Black community, wealth often travels upward. You made it out, and because of socioeconomic conditions as well as other things, many people in your family may not have. Whether it be your mother, your grandmother, people, sisters, brothers, people who have cared for you your entire life. And that puts a significant burden on you as an individual. So it's important to understand that and do what you can to help those people that matter to you, but understand that it can't be everybody. And maybe you have to tier it out, Maybe mom goes first, mom and dad go first, sisters, brothers, second tier, distant cousins, they're coming. Those distant cousins, maybe they go down the list a little bit. So it's important to understand that you can't save everybody. Do what you can, and financial help may not always be the best help.